Okay, good morning, good morning. It is time to get into our Dinkum Let's Play episode 8. We're going back to Yorkers. Right, I think the museum's going to be done today. Oh, we got permit points. Yep, town planner. That means we have a building done. Remember, we cleaned up around our tent. We moved our workshop over here. Got rid of these rocks that I kept getting stuck in. Over here, that's right. Let's go see our museum. Say hello to Theo. Gonna have to clean up around here too. Oh, hello, Theodore. All right. So when he was here in his tent, we did donate three bugs. I think they were maybe butterflies, maybe a spider. No fish yet. So for every new bug or fish we donate, we'll get 100 permit points. What do we have here? All right. So let's just sell what we have to John to start our morning. Say hi to Fletch and see how much we owe toward our debt. We have 27,000 on us. Oh, she's telling us that we need a bandstand. New deed is available, but we will not be able to get it until we've paid off our debt. So I'm just going to ask her what's up. Let's see. 109,000. We have a long ways to go. So let's donate 20,000 right now. All right. Oh, it's Sunday. So we can't sell anything to John today. Let's catch our first few fish. Whoops. We'll start here in the ocean. We can also dive for critters on the, like shellfish and stuff like that, to donate. Where do you go, bluefish? Where are all the fish? A lot of jellies. There's a shark out there. Can't catch a shark. Might be able to kill a shark with our spear, but can't catch them till we get an iron fishing pole. Here we go. Right, we got a carp. That's a river fish. We're kind of at the end of where the river meets the ocean here. So we might be able to get kind of either saltwater or freshwater. Bluefish. That's a saltwater, I believe. Let's get a jelly. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move our fishing pole into our slot 1. Go ahead and get this shellfish right here, a mussel. Let's see how many new things we can get today. I don't have a boat yet, so it's just whatever we can get off the shore. There's a yabby. Alright, jungle perch. And whatever duplicates we get, we can go ahead and sell. Or maybe we'll just place them down, save them for our first fishing competition, because even though it doesn't count toward the competition, the day of the competition, I think his name is Max, he buys fish for double the value. So we could just save up, and that will help us make more money. If we have a bunch of fish stockpiled and waiting for when he comes to sell them. Alright, where are all you fishies? So the trick to fishing in Dinkum, as I discovered, easiest way, if you haven't played before, is you'll feel when they grab on, and you reel in when they're not swimming away. So you just watch for the splash. When they're splashing, you release and let them pull away so you don't break your line. And when the splashing stops, then you reel them in. See, splash, splash, splashing stops, so I can reel, release, reel, release, reel. And there we go. And we've got another set of permit points for an achievement in the journal. When we get a little bit further in game, we can make food buffs that will help with fishing, like fish and chips is a great one because you reel things in super quick. It's a fishing buff. Look at this fish. Swim all around. But I don't have fish and chips yet. Requires obviously fish. I think it requires flake and sharks and potatoes, which we'll have to plant some potatoes when we're able to start farming. John does sell potatoes from time to time, but they're like super expensive. Oh, we got a purple mottled crab, a couple mussels, a sea star, tiger prawn, and then all these fish. Which we can't sell anything to John today. We'll sell the shellfish, the critters that we collect, but I think we are going to go ahead and just place down all the duplicates of the regular fish and wait for the fishing competition. So we can get double the price when we sell it to the guy who comes for the fishing competition. All right, we got another journal. Fish catcher, there's another 100 permit points. Stand up on this rock here. Once we donate enough items to the museum, I think it's 50% of the total items, we'll have the ability to buy the fish and the bug books. They are super expensive, but boy do they come in handy. You place them in your inventory slot, and then when you select it, it shows you the name of the fish or the bugs in the area, their value when you sell them, and more importantly, if you see them with all question marks, it means you haven't gotten one of those yet. So those are the items we need to continue to look for so that we can catch them and put them in the museum to fill our pedia. Uh-oh, pockets are full. And drop something to make room. We'll just go ahead and drop this flower. All right. So let's go back and make a little visit to the museum. Donate the first of everything we've gotten. We'll place the fish down, and we'll go ahead and place the fish down somewhat close to the visitor's tent, since that's where Max will be when he shows up for the fishing competition. That way we don't have to run back and forth to get our fish that we place down. All right, I have a donation, Theo. Let's see, we got a blue spot flathead, a carp, a bluefish, a goatfish, a jungle perch, a yabby, a blue mussel, a sea star, a prawn, a crab, and those are all duplicates. Go ahead and take them. 1,000, that means we donated 10. Nice. That's all for right now, Theo. All right, 1,000 permit points. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and place down our first group of fish. So we just go ahead and we put it in an inventory slot, right click, and it puts a fish tank down. Hi, John. Let's say hi to John. And days are the best where he gets to go outside, he says. Secret to trading is buy low and sell high. I probably shouldn't have sold that information to you. Yeah, that means you're buying all my stuff for low, John. Oops. We'll leave any shellfish, which right now we just have one duplicate, the blue mussel. We're going to leave that in our inventory because we're going to sell that to John tomorrow. Okay, that is all the fish. Let's go catch this spider that I just saw crawling. Where'd he go? There he is. Funnel web spider. Let's check our pedia. So here's our pedia. These are the fish we've caught today. Got our goatfish, our carp, our bluefish, our blue spot flathead, our jungle bugs. So that funnel web we just caught. Oh, so we do have some bugs we caught that we sold initially that we haven't donated yet. So when we've donated, it has a little picture of the museum up here. When we've caught it, it has the picture without the museum symbol. So there are some butterflies we can catch that are in the area that we haven't donated yet. So that's good. So we'll go ahead and we'll try to get those. So we can, everything that we've caught, we want to make sure we've donated one to the museum. So here's our orchard. Of course, bananas take longer than the apples and the Kwandong and the limes. So we're just gonna run around and catch some bugs since we got a good haul of fish already so far. But we'll go to other parts of the islands on other days and look for different bugs. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clear this fir grass right here. Hopefully get some fir seeds because we're going to want to use this dark grass eventually around our house and the town area, I think. Because it stays green, so it makes it look a lot nicer. Once we get our farming up and we unlock our sprinklers, we can make a small little grass farm area and we can grow it just to have a repeat area of being able to collect more burgrass. Alright, back to some bugs. Alright, let's get this crock. We need to get our hunting up too so we can get a copper spear. And then continue our hunting. Once we get an iron spear, then I can start attempting to go after some alphas. So it doesn't take forever to kill a basic croc. I'm just trying to stay behind him so he can't snap me. All right. Get these cactus figs. Alright, where are the bugs? We want more bugs. Oh, there's a crock and a pleep or a puggle. Oh, the crock one. Makes me sad. Alright, what bugs can we get here in this little desert area? So at the end of the calendar month for summer, we'll have a fishing competition. At the end of the calendar month for autumn, we'll have a bug competition. So we're not going to start saving bugs until, like we are with the fish, until the next season. So we'll donate, obviously, anything we haven't donated yet, and then we'll just sell the rest of the bugs. Oh, that crock. Now the crock's coming after dogs. I do not like it when the crock kills the dogs. Ooh, he almost got me that time. Alrighty. I was kind of hoping maybe we'd come across a scorpion or some of the other varieties of spiders that we haven't caught yet in the desert, so we can donate those. So I guess this episode's turning into a fishing, bug catching, crock killing. Okay, that's our inventory. We can always drop the feather, the seaweed, if we come across another bug, but let's go ahead and, where are we? Mark the museum on our map, so we have something to head toward as we go back. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop the seaweed. We weren't trying to get that anyway. It's just something we got when we were probably picking up critters off the bottom of the ocean. So we can continue to pick up the things that stack. It's just the fish and the bugs don't stack in our inventory, but the fruit and the bushes, wood, rocks, all that stuff stacks. So if we already have it in our inventory, we can keep collecting it. So we got some things we'll be able to sell to John tomorrow in the next episode. In-game tomorrow. Pay off more of the museum. So I think with what I just paid, we're probably like right around 100 grand we still owe. So we've got to pay off the museum so that we can get the deed for the bandstand. I got to start thinking about how I want to build the bandstand. Where? Because that's where we celebrate all the special events. So, all right, let's see what we can donate. All right, we can do a Scarlet Jezebel butterfly, a Ulysses, and that spider. I think that's the only 4 new ones. Go ahead and give those to Theo. So that's 3 more. All right, so that's 6 bugs. What's it say? 6 bugs, 10 fish so far. All right, so it's getting late. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and clean up around the museum a little bit. I don't want to stray too far. So we'll just clean up around the museum a little bit. Put all our resources that we want to save away. And then that will be the end of our day 8. So in day 9, we need to keep paying down this museum so that we can get the deed for the bandstand. But we also should have another visitor on day 9. So whoever shows up, we need to be nice to them. Hopefully be able to complete a job for them. And try to get them to ask for their deed as well. We can keep expanding our town. So we got a pretty good variety in today's episode. Took out a few Crocks. Started donating fish and bugs to the museum. Our museum that just finally opened today as well. So it's that's our second completion of a construction. So John's shop was the first. Now we got the museum. So the first 2 permanent buildings, because the base tent and our tent aren't permanent buildings yet. At some point, Fletch will give us the ability to upgrade the base tent into a town hall. And then when we have the money to spare, because we have to, so when we upgrade our tent to a house, we have to have the money. We don't get to borrow the money and put the town in debt like we do with the other buildings. So I think the first upgrade is the tent to the small house. I think we have to have 90 or 95,000 to hand over to be able to do that. So until we get either lucky and find like amber chunks or fossils to be able to sell, I don't think we're gonna be able to upgrade ourselves to a house for a little bit, as we need all of our money that we get from selling stuff to pay off town deeds so we can keep expanding. All right, our day's almost over. Just going to finish cleaning up this little bit between the base tent and the museum. Feels like we got a decent amount of stuff done in today's episode. Alrighty. Alright, we got the area right around the museum cleaned up. It's 11 o'clock. We'll do this little patch here and then we'll head over to our tent. So we'll see who our visitor is on our next episode. We will sell the duplicates of the stuff we collected today to John, see how much more we can pay on our museum debt. We got quite a few permit points today, so we'll also see if there's any licenses that we can get that we need, or if we need to keep saving for others, as they're all starting to get more expensive at this point. Oh, meat. Someone lost a battle right there. Alrighty. Alright, let's head to bed. We'll let's unload some of our resources we want to save, like any stone. Let's see, what do we have here? So we don't want to save the gum nuts. We'll go ahead and we'll save the spinifex. We want to save our fir grass, but we're not going to save our regular. We're not going to save our animal parts yet. We will start saving those at some point. We're, of course, going to save any of the green items, because those are items we'll need to build stuff. I think we'll go ahead and sell... Well, we'll go ahead and save the yellow wattle. We're going to sell our meat and our extra fruit. We'll see how I feel when I wake up to day 9, whether or not I want to take the time to cook them or not. They do sell more when you cook them, but again, it's that time versus cost, because we don't have a barbecue yet. It takes forever to cook on the fire pit. So, all right, that's going to be the end of day 8, episode 8. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd appreciate it if you hit that sub button so you can keep following along. Also, if you liked this episode, please hit that thumbs up, as it does help with the algorithm, the more likes I get. And any comments you want to put, whether or not you're enjoying this episode, if you're playing your own island or not, any comments would be appreciated. They also help the algorithm. So that's going to be it for our Day 8. Episode 9, Day 9, coming up next. And that's all for now. All right. Bye-bye.